What's up, everybody? It's your favorite sports chica, Carolina Teague, with the League of Her Own podcast. And I'm really grateful today because I have Rick Morones, promoter for TMB Boxing. And he said of all places he could come in San Antonio, he wanted to come here to the League of Our Own studios at VodPod Media to bring in his best talent in San Antonio, which I already know a lot of these names here, including the guy next to me, David Cardenas, three-time national champion. And you play football, and you play. What else did you play? To basketball too, right?
He was a star golf player as well.
Are you saying?
no,
Are you?
I'm
Oh, it's like,
Nah, I wasn't a golf player. Nah. Growing up, I did everything, but high school I did basketball, and then my senior year I did football.
yeah. So, what grade are you? Are you already
I
graduated?
graduated. Yeah, I graduated.
You
I
graduated.
graduated already.
Okay.
Well, this
So,
past year I graduated.
and you went to Jefferson,
I went to Edison.
Edison. It's like around the same side of town.
The rivals. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. He's like, actually the opposite. So what got you into boxing? Because you're known more for your boxing career, being a three-time national champion, and then you just recently started being a professional boxer. And I think, was it USA Today? Was it USA Today who ranked you as the top boxer in the country? I don't have the notes in front of me. But it was
I don't remember, but I know
Maybe USA Boxing.
the USA Boxing. Yeah, I think
yeah,
USA
yeah,
Boxing.
yeah. USA something.
Yeah,
something
I
in
think
America.
USA Boxing. Yeah, yeah, because they usually have rankings out like after
Yeah.
every tournament. Yeah.
Were you when that news came that you were ranked as number one in the country, were you shocked? What was that feeling like?
Not really shocked. I mean, but I was more like blessed, because not everyone can be ranked number one in their own country, So it was a blessing more than anything else.
Did it surprise you? Like, did you have any clue that was going to happen? Did somebody call you in advance and say, "Hey, you're about to be ranked as number one in the country," or did it just come as a complete shock?
It wasn't really a shocking because I mean I was going to national tournaments and I was beating all the top people, so it wasn't really a shock when I found out I was ranked number one because. I mean, I was beating all the top dudes, and so, yeah, it was only right they gave me the number one spot.
Like, they should.
Yeah.
So, are you from San Antonio originally?
Yeah, I'm from San Antonio, Texas, yes.
Okay. And you are from the side of town?
I'm from, you could say West Side, West Side.
What made you get into boxing? Like, why did you say, like, boxing is the direction I want to go in?
Well, my dad had got me into boxing when I was, my first fight was when I was 8, but he got me into boxing because, I played different sports growing up, and kids wouldn't really try. They wouldn't give it their all, and I wouldn't like that. I was the type of player to give it my all no matter what, losing or not. So he put me into boxing where I can't blame no one else on the win or loss except myself, So then I got into boxing when I was 8, and I loved it, but then not as much until I got to high school. That's when I went to a national tournament. And I had made it to the semifinals, and ever since then, that's when I was like, I could do something in boxing if I stick to it, So yeah, that's when I stuck with it.
So the love kind of developed in your later years. What made you fall in love? Was it the training? Was it the actual like competing? What was it that made you say like this is what I truly love?
I mean, probably the traveling. I really like traveling, so yeah, probably going to national tournaments and. Yeah, probably traveling.
Yeah. So you like traveling. Would you consider like traveling the world one day?
I mean, yeah, hopefully. I mean, that's the goal, Hopefully once I'm done with what I want to accomplish, hopefully I could do that. But the goal right now is to be a world champion and be a superstar in boxing.
So you also said you're going to be a world champion and a superstar in boxing. Why do you believe you're going to be a world champion?
I mean, because, I put the work in, train hard every day whenever I got to. Yeah, I put the work in, and hopefully it pays off.
So when that's all said and done and you do have to travel somewhere, what's the dream spot?
My dream spot is Tokyo, Japan. Yeah, that's my dream place to go to.
You know what? I've always wanted to go there because it looks like it's fun.
My favorite movie is Tokyo Drift, so that's why I want to go there. Yeah.
And also, like, do you think it would be a culture shock for you? Like, have you tried to learn Japanese already or no?
Nah, never have. No. It'll be cool if I, just something new.
What about Spanish? Do you know Spanish?
Yeah, I know Spanish. My mom's family's from Mexico, so I grew up I don't know it as much anymore. I gotta get back to learning. But growing up, I knew a lot of Spanish because I was always with my mom. All they did was speak Spanish. So yeah.
Yeah. What part of Mexico are they from?
I don't know. I think Durango. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't remember. I think
Just
Durango.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there, I think like when you went out for your first professional fight or your second, I can't remember. So forgive me because my computer died. You had Keldon Johnson, right? And was it Jeremy Sohan and Keldon Johnson walk you out?
Well,
they were in your corner?
No, both of them. They had walked me out at an amateur fight, but my first fight was in Mexico, so they weren't there. But Keldon walked me out my second professional fight. Yeah,
nice.
Keldon was there. Yeah.
What was that? How did that relationship develop, and what did that feel like?
I mean, we met pretty much in a boxing gym, and ever since then, you know, we clicked, we connected, and now I consider him as one of my brothers now. Yeah, family.
Good. So Keldon, like just seeing how he plays with the Spurs and how well he is, and just having met him before, he's like a really down to earth person, and he just has this really great personality. Do you guys feel like iron sharpens iron in that sense? Where you guys do you guys have that same type of drive to become champions in your respective career fields?
I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, he still, you know, he wants to accomplish the most he can accomplish in his career, and I want to accomplish the most I can in my career, and we push each other to our best. He pushes me, I push him, and we just want the best for each other. So we just help each other in anything we can.
Now, what do you expect for people, or what can people expect from you this Saturday? Because this Saturday is coming up, and you're on the card. How do you think you've developed from your last fight? What can people expect?
I mean, they could expect. I mean, really just whatever. I mean, whatever my opponent brings, I feel like I could do whatever I gotta do to win, no matter what my opponent brings. I could box. I could brawl. I mean, hopefully I don't gotta brawl, but yeah, I could do that. I could do whatever. Yeah, I could do whatever.
Do you expect to knock out your opponent?
I mean, you never want to go in a fight saying you're gonna knock someone out. You know, if it comes, it comes. But I mean, the best is to get a knockout. But if it comes, it comes.
Right. That sounds like Canelo. He just said that in an interview recently. Who do you look up to, like, as far as boxing is concerned? Like, as far as a particular boxer, is there anybody?
Probably Bam. Yeah, you know, I look up to Bam. You know, me and him, we talk a lot. But yeah, I look up to him a lot.
What advice since you have a relationship with somebody that you look up to, what advice has Bam given you?
You know, just to always work hard. You know, no matter what, always work hard and just keep pushing for your dreams.
Yeah, that's really interesting. That, you know, you are really humble. You wouldn't expect that you are a 3-time champion and ranked as #1 boxer in the world. Like, I don't feel that. I feel like you remind me of Holly Holm. Like, just very humble, like, but yeah, you dominate in your respective field. So how do you have this sense of calmness? Is that just your nature? Like, is it your family? Like, do they keep you grounded? What do you think keeps you humble?
My dad, he's always told me, you know, be humble no matter what you do or like how far you get. Always be humble. But same time, me, you know, I'm calm. So yeah, most of the time I'm just very calm. I'm really not too hyper or none. So yeah.
Now, are you gonna forget about the little people?
Never. Okay. Always gotta. No matter who it is, they always gotta help out. I like to help out, so you gotta help everyone out, no matter what.
So you say you like helping out. If you had to give back to the community for one cause, what cause would that be?
No matter what. Like I've done. Like last December, I did a gift giveaway for some families that needed help, and I just, like, 15 families. I went around and I dropped about a couple, like 5-10 gifts to each family and helped them out whatever they needed.
That is so sweet. Do you plan on doing that every year?
Yeah, hopefully this year. Hopefully every year could just get bigger and bigger.
That's awesome. And what do you see in somebody like David Cardenas? I mean, obviously he's got the credentials behind him to back him up, but what particular angle do you see in his upcoming fight that you think is going to stand out?
David's, like, he's what I call a chameleon in the ring. He can do a lot of different things, you know. He brings a lot of attributes to the sport. But I mean, I think it's more outside the ring. His father's a tremendous person as well. Got big hearts. They're great. Since I've met him, it's been nothing but genuine. And I think that transfers into the boxing ring. But like I said, when he steps in there, he changes a little bit. He goes into beast mode. But I think a lot outside has to do with how far a fighter will get. And I think he's on the right path. He has the right people around him. All the amateur pedigree. He has experience. Same as most of the guys that were up here. There's no excuse for him not to. The only person that can get it away is himself. Because he has all the pieces to the puzzle to put together to become a star in the sport of boxing.
How did you put this card together? Like, because I feel like, because I'm trying to put together, I haven't told you yet, but I'm trying to put together a boxing match for charity, but it's going to be like celebrities, like local celebrities, like people who are in media and stuff. I want them to fight each other and beat each other up. And everybody keeps telling me no. I haven't got one yes. So you have the best talent in the city of San Antonio, of the best talent. How do you put those type of cards together? Like you have somebody as talented as Robert Humble, then you have somebody like Rick Nunez who comes from that type of family, who has that background. Then you have a 3-time world boxing champion right in front of me, and then you also have somebody like Kevin Ayala who is also really talented and just focused at a young age. How do you put these cards together? Like, I feel like this is like, you got to give yourself credit, because this is a good card, and I'm excited about Saturday. Do I have a good seat on Saturday?
Yeah,
I'll ask you right now.
We got you for sure. It's something like, for me, I've always told people, I mean, even in the past, you mentioned Bam Rodriguez. Bam fought for me 3 times as well, coming up when he started. And we've had some amazing matches that could have been on national TV, Fight of the Year type candidates, I mean, throughout the years. This one just has a little something to it, because I think just the whole structure of Randy's Ballroom, legendary historical building. Then you have all these young, talented fighters. At the end of the day, though, it's I'm in the back seat, God's driving. I'm following his path. He knows my heart, where my goals as well, just like these fighters. And I will continue to do the right thing with a pure intention and just leave God in control. So I was blessed, not them. I was blessed enough to be able to put them on this card, because it's about them. At the end of the day, for me, it's always been and it always will be about San Antonio, because my win is to be able to see these guys on the bigger platform. But to answer your question, it's just God's work.
Yeah, well, I look forward to seeing your fight, and I think you have a lot of star power, like the damn name of the show is.
And the Moreno brothers, we got Johnny Moreno making his debut. His brother Joshua, who's 3-0, welterweight. Their dad was just inducted in the San Antonio Hall of Fame. Yeah. So they're both on the same card as well. Reina Teague, who's one of the top amateur fighters in the world, is fighting on this card. We got a female fight. It's just, it's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's going to be star power. It's a great card. I'm so excited, and congratulations on all your success.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you Saturday.
Thank you for having me, and thank you, Rick, too. Thank you.
Appreciate it.